freedom. Oh, freedom.
Hey,
Oh, freedom over me.
we found her helping the slave escape. Where is Master Thomas?
What is it? It's almost dark out.
I've done my duty. Now you have to do yours. I almost didn't come back here with the way you treated me before. I found your wife helping a slave escape from the plantation. She wasn't successful. I made certain. So take her and do what you please. It's out of my hands now.
What? Where did you find her?
She was running with the slave, leading him out of some hiding place.
Are you sure?
Like I said, she was helping him. I saw her leading him towards the woods. I am quite sure.
What exactly was she doing?
This is how I witnessed it. After you threatened me the first time, we scoped out the entire plantation, and anywhere a slave could be hidden, every man was on highest alert. I was stationed outside the north end barn. When we saw her approach, she ran up with a lantern to the cellar in the back, then led the slave out and pointed him toward the woods. We saw she was carrying food and cloth, presumably for the slave. Immediately, she started running. We caught her, and a few other men ran to catch the slave. She denied nothing. I didn't mean for this to cause you trouble, but I did my job, and that's what matters.
I still don't deny this.
Go, leave her with me.
Okay!
Sarah, I know you don't completely understand our ways here, so you probably don't understand the severity of what you just done.
No, I know exactly what I've done.
Well then, why did you do this?
Because the Lord said to love your neighbors as yourself, and these slaves are our neighbors. The Lord did not give anyone permission to have ownership over another. What, do you believe yourself to be more important than God? Are your laws more important than God's? The Lord's will lives forever, and human life is insignificant and fleeting. I do not intend to stand on the final judgment day and be condemned for the sake of these people you enslaved. If I die because of my crime, it is for the glory of God, and I will be highly favored. It is a blessing to die, for my life here has been a one of sorrow. Or send me away to prison, just keep me away from this place.
You should know that stubborn minds fall the hardest, just as iron may crack into pieces. You showed your insolence in helping the slave escape, but even more in laughing and boasting about it. Even if you were closer to me than my own wife, you would not escape due punishment, for it seems you aren't in control of your full senses. Your heart is wicked and should be stopped before you commit any worse crimes.
Do you wish me to go to prison or something more still?
Nothing more, I just want you out of my sight.
Then send me off now. Your words are revolting to me, and my presence is revolting to you. But I have paved a path of fame for myself by helping that poor slave. Many would agree with me, though their adherence to Southern tradition and fear of you keeps them silent.
Your Northern heritage makes you say this.
Many others think it too, but won't admit it.
Aren't you ashamed to think differently?
I have no shame in respecting human life.
He was simply a slave.
He and all slaves belong to God.
They do not know God.
Even so, they are human beings, and they deserve a life other than this.
This is not God's will.
How are you so certain of what God wants?
Because they work for us. We are not equals.
All humans are equal regardless of standing.